and welcome to today's class. We are going to do a soft summer hybrid class, and this will be a combination of yoga and a few Qigong flows. If you've never done Qigong before, don't worry. It is very easy. They're very flowy and repetitive movements. And I'm bringing some of my Qigong training that I had in one of my yoga trainings a few years ago, yoga teacher trainings, because I feel like during summer we don't want to push ourselves too much. According to Ayurveda, we want to keep ourselves from getting overheated. And of course, we still want to be strong, and so we'll do some yoga, of course, and we'll stretch, but we'll also bring our energy in toward ourselves and just encourage our energy to flow and to be soft and gentle. So to begin, you can come to sit on the mat or on a bolster or something comfortable. If you want blocks, then and something to support you during any kind of balance, then please grab a chair or be near a wall. And when you're ready, come to sit and get comfortable. And we'll begin with 3 deep inhales and 3 full exhales. So inhale deep, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale. Letting everything go, exhale it out. And with your eyes open or closed as you feel comfortable, we'll begin to breathe down into our belly center. And we'll check in with your body as you breathe down into your belly, noticing how you feel, noticing any places of constriction or places where you feel free and open. And as you breathe into your belly, breathe softness into this body center. Softness into the body, softness into your breath. Then coming up to the heart, to the chest, breathing in, exhaling at your own pace, feeling your chest rise and fall. Noticing how your emotions are today or where they've been the last few days. Just noticing your emotional state, checking in with yourself. And breathing softness into this heart, into the emotional center. On your next inhale, come up to the head. You may want to touch your head. You may want to put one hand on the front and one on the back of your head. Breathing into your mind, into the brain. Through the nose if it's clear. Breathing softness in. As you notice your mind, how your thoughts have been, just the state of mind you're in. No judgment ever, we're just noticing and checking in with ourselves. And on your next inhale, we'll come down into the body and breathe into the belly, up into the heart, and then up to the head. Exhale. Another integrated breath, our body center, our heart center, our mind, our head center. And exhale. And one more time. Integrated breath, body, heart, head. Exhale. Noticing these 3 centers, just checking in and being aware that you have these with you at all times. And from here, we'll do a little bit of body rotation. So just a few of these in one direction, going around in a circle. Keeping everything soft and easy. And then the other direction. here, open your legs as wide as feels comfortable to you. Toes are up, and then walk your hands, lift up and walk forward to wherever you can feel a stretch in the back of your legs, into your hips or low back, wherever you feel it that feels good. It feels nourishing, not like you're overextending anything. And breathe here. Good, walking back. And then we're going to come to cat-cow, come to all fours. So if you have anything you're sitting on, you can move it to the side. And then hands under shoulders and hips under, or knees under hips. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve away. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tucking the chin toward the chest, tailbone down. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Belly toward the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Coming to neutral. And from here, we'll do, for our core strengthener, we'll do bird dog. So extend one leg and the opposite arm, and then we'll come in and extend. That's 1. In and 2. In 3. Belly toward the spine. In 4. In 5. 6. 2 more. 7. And in and extend. And hand comes down. And then other leg extends. And we go. In 1. In, extend out. 3. And 4. In. 5. In and 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. And set that hand down. Good. Toes together, knees wide. Sink into child's pose, head to the floor or on a block. And then come back to all fours and lift the hips into downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet or do whatever feels good. If this is your first down dog of the day, sometimes besides just pedaling, you might want to take your feet like as wide as your mat. That might feel better. Just lifting the hips up and back. As you do any movement, you might want to move the toes toward one side and the heels toward the other, and then other side, whatever feels good in this down dog. Then coming back to the knees. From here, bring the right foot forward, and we'll do this low lunge that feels so good in the hips. Just notice how this feels. Arms can come up if you'd like, and then lean over toward the right with your left arm, and your right hand can stay down on your right thigh, lifting up out of the hip as you bend. And then hands come up, and then back and lift the toes, and you're half split. And always, I like to demonstrate with blocks, if you're feeling hunched over, don't be uncomfortable. Get your blocks, get something to lift yourself up higher, and you might just feel so much nicer. The pose might feel so much better for you. All right, and now let's bring the other foot forward. Lunge, keeping the belly up, lifting up, and as you're moving the hips forward. Arms can come up, and then lean over toward the left. And not sagging, but lifting up and over. And then arms can come up, and then we shift the hips back. And again, I'm grabbing my blocks to show how nice it feels to not be hunched in this lovely hamstring stretch. Good. From here, we're going to stand right up. And we'll do willow. So feet are going to be about a little wider than hip width, knees are soft, and we'll let the arms swing. This is something that you'll find in Qigong, and it was in one of my yoga teacher trainings where we did some Qigong as well as yoga. And it's just a really nice way to open up the hips. Even if you're outside gardening or weeding and your back is doing the garden back thing, you can stand up and do this a little bit. So knees are soft, arms are just noodling around. Then you can begin to tap on the front and the back. Not anything harsh, just a little tap and tap as you go. Just waking up, or as the Qigong name, at least one of them is knocking on the doors of life. When you do this. Good, and then from here we'll do some hip circles. So this is another one that is great for garden back. Just standing up and loosening up the hips a little bit. If you have back issues, you might want to stay more upright. If you want to get more into it and do more of a hula hoop action, you can do that too and go the other direction. Good. And then from here, let's just do a little bit of shaking. So you can bounce on your heels and just let your arms go and just do a little bit of shaking just to get the energy flowing all through your body. It doesn't have to look graceful or beautiful. You're just moving. You can even put your arms up, you can shake a leg, you can be really silly, and that's fun, right? And we forget to have fun sometimes, especially as adults. We think everything has to be serious. A lot of times in yoga, you'll see people really concentrating and they're so serious. And sometimes it is serious, or sometimes you have emotions like you're feeling sad or whatever comes up. But it's also okay to bring some fun and joy in. All right, so now we're going to do a Qigong movement that is called Kuan Yin dries her hair in the sun. So you can either bring your feet to touch or just pretty close together. And then we're going to bow forward, and as if we're scooping something up from the ground. So we're bringing, our hands are open, our fingers are apart, and we're bringing our hands up our body in front of us. And then when we get to our heart, we're going to bring our palms up and back, and then we're going to move forward. We're going to bow with the palms down toward the earth. So that's her hair coming down into the onto the ground. Then scoop up. You're scooping up this energy, or we're scooping up Kuan Yin's hair, I guess. And then when you get to about the heart, your palms are going to move back, and then you're going to come forward. Now I'll turn to the side so you can see it from the side if you're not sure. So scooping, bringing the energy up towards your heart, and then you're going to come back with the hands, and then you're going to bow forward. You bend your knees as you come forward, scooping, and then rounding up through the back as you come up to the heart. Hands go back. And let's just do 2 more of these. Down, scooping up, and allow yourself to just do this as gently as you can. Gently and softly, as if your arms are floating. And bow forward. This is the last one we're going to do. Scooping up Kuan Yin's hair, some energy. And then Do one more down to the earth. And then when you come up, we'll just smooth it out. And then put one hand over the other, a little just below your belly button. Let's take a couple of breaths here to notice how you're feeling. Checking in. Good. All right. We'll stand at the top of the mat and we'll do some half sun salutations. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's do two more of those. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing up. Arms overhead and then hands to heart. Good. One more. Hands up. Hands down to the floor. Half lift. Exhale, fold. And then standing all the way up. Hands to heart. Good. We're going to do one round of Sun Salutation B. And I'm going to add a little bit of a Qigong flow right in the middle of it. So, mountain pose. Your feet can be hip width apart or together. Arms are at your sides. Let's take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Feeling your feet rooting down, your head lifting up toward the sky, belly in, broad through the collarbone. And then inhale and sink back to chair pose. Any amount. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. In chair, belly in, sinking back through the hips. Sink a little further if you want some more work in your thighs. And then exhale. On your next exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back to plank, knees and body lower. Rolling up to upward facing dog. And then come to your knees and lift up to down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale out. Feeling free to pedal or do anything you'd like as you're here in down dog. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to, on your next inhale, we're going to step into warrior 1. And take your time getting there. If you have any issues, feel free to use a chair, anything you need to get up here. Right foot forward. Left foot is at a diagonal where you feel comfortable. And if that bothers your knee or your ankle or anything, you can always turn those toes toward the front. So turn them forward and lift your heel into a crescent. So, but if you are in warrior 1 and you're feeling good and sturdy, we're going to try this little flow. So first, what we usually don't do in yoga is bend that back knee and put our weight on it, but try doing that. Try moving from your front leg to your back leg. Your front leg, and if you need to step in a little bit further or do anything to get more comfortable, do that. You're just doing a little weight shift. Good. And now we're going to bring the arms toward each other. We're going to be like a bird, opening as we shift back and closing our wings as we move forward. Like a dove, or maybe a wild goose, or any other bird that you can think of the moment that you want to be. So we're opening, and we're leading from our elbows, and the hands just follow along, floating. Our arms are floating, they're not doing anything too harsh or too hard. Just feel yourself floating along. And you might want to breathe in as you move forward and breathe out as you move back, Or maybe it feels better to do the opposite. But move your body with your breath. Just do 2 more of these. Good. And now we're going to bring the hands down, step back to plank, lower the knees, and body down. Come to upward dog or cobra, and make your way to down dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. And then bring your left foot forward, stepping up into warrior 1. Arms alongside the ears. So getting comfortable. First of all, making sure you're nice and steady in warrior 1. And then your arms can come down. And first practice shifting to the back and shifting the weight to the front. I think I need to bring my legs in just a little bit closer. And then from here, arms come forward and back. Forward and back. I'm just going to move myself so I don't hit the wall when I flap my wings. So here's some elegant, graceful bird flying through the sky. And you might notice, at least for me, I'm feeling a little bit of work in my legs as I do this. You may or may not. So we still have some strength, even though we're moving softly. There's still strength that allows us to do this. All right, we'll do 2 more. Breath with the movement. You can inhale or exhale as you come forward, whatever's feeling right for you. All right, and then we're going to come back down to the plank, lower the knees, and the body down. Come to cobra or up dog, and then to down dog. Let's just stay for 1 inhale. Exhale it out. And then inhale, walk up, halfway lift and fold, exhale, and then inhale, and we're gonna come into chair. Let's stay for 2 breaths. And come back any amount, as far as how low you wanna go. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale, arms at your sides in mountain pose. Wonderful. And we're going to, before we come down to Shavasana, we'll do 1 more Qigong. And this one you can have your feet about hip width apart, that's fine. And we're going to bring the arms up, so the palms are down, arms come up. And then you're going to push away, and as you do, your knees are bending, and you're going to push your body away. So when you push away from the heart, you're leaning back just a little bit, okay? And then your hands are going to come up and make a big circle around, and then gather in toward each other, gathering the energy, and then you're smoothing it out, you're giving it away. This one's called Return to the Mountain. So up with the hands as the palms are down, and push away. Then overhead, making a big circle. Gathering it up and smoothing it out. Up with the hands, push away. Overhead. Gather it. So see if you can Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you lean back, push away. Inhale, arms overhead. And in toward, hands toward each other, and an exhale. Let's just do one more. And from here, palms can rest one on top of each other on your lower belly. Eyes can be opened or closed. Just notice your energetic state, how your body's feeling right now. Feel your own strength. Feel yourself being rooted down through the bottoms of your feet. And feel the softness as well with the energy that we just gathered up in toward ourselves. And from here, we'll lie down for just a couple of minutes. Get comfortable in your favorite resting pose. Palms can be up or down. If you're feeling like you need extra grounding, you can keep your palms down. If you want, if you're more in a receptive mode, you can flip them up. You can begin to stretch and blink your eyes open, roll to one side and come up. Or if you have more time and would like to stay in Shavasana, please do. Thank you so much for practicing today, taking this time to bring some softness into your body, into your mind, into your spirit, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. See you soon.